Friday, everyone. You guys are listening to Girl Talk with me, Tia, only on Progressive Radio. Woo! We have a very special guest with me today, and his name is Dean. So, Dean.
Hello.
Oh, sing. Oh,
Come on, you gotta sing on the show, right?
You do.
Yeah.
So we're going to be chilling with you guys all the way till 6 p.m. And it's going to be a pretty juicy show.
Yes.
So yeah, guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you can now at Happily Tia. But yeah, if you guys missed it, I was actually talking to you guys to ask, what are your red flags? What are your red flags? And there were a lot.
I saw.
I know.
Like, I can only imagine people are just like, this is my time to hot to get sis. You know, I'm just gonna tell
Yeah, like
anonymously.
Yeah, and anonymously. Ding ding.
We got
but
power.
Yeah, I was like reading them and I was like, oh no, no. But it was just funny because I also feel like people were like ranting, and I was like, I feel you. I was like literally even responding to everyone. I said, I know, I hate this too. Oh my god, I just hit myself. But yeah, I wanted to get into it to share it with everyone else that's listening. Okay, these ones are like, okay, like maybe let's just give it like one red flag, and then we can rate it like 1 to 3 in terms
sweet.
of,
Okay, let's do that.
in terms of like
Our
bad.
Yeah, in terms of bad. Okay.
Okay. I wish we had a thing. You know, a thing.
What thing? Like
a flag, like a rating,
like yes,
the red flag.
Or I don't agree.
Kind of like. Okay. Anyways, okay, a lot of people actually said this one, so I'm going to just get this one out of the way. But someone said my red flag is when they are all talk but no action.
Well, that's a big thing, I feel like.
Duh.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like a
fake promises.
It's kind of like
thing.
it's like the unspoken red flag. It's like it's there. It's you don't even need to address it anymore. It's like, you know,
it's
bye.
There.
Bye.
It's the moon, like
Bye-bye.
a flag on the moon. This one as well. When they're rude to service workers. This is also a major red flag in general.
I feel like it's. You know what's sad is that it's common.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It is.
And it's. I don't want to call anybody out, but I have called them out in person. But like, I have friends that do this too. Yeah, so I'll be like, yo, you need to relax.
I know. Sometimes you do tug with them like, hey, that's not nice.
I was like, bro, relax. And they're like, what do you mean? It's normal. I'm like, see, that's the thing. People are so oblivious to it.
Yeah, they just think
they're used to it.
Yeah, and they just think, it's because it's their job that they have to be like thingy. But I don't know. I feel like it's also rude.
No,
and especially on a date, that would be embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. As the date, I would be like, stop,
you sure?
relax.
You sure about that?
You're making me look bad.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Like to apologize.
Sorry, I just met her. So yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Oh, okay. This person said, when they keep their phones on the table facing down. Ooh, little juicy juice.
I agree.
Wait, do you do that?
I do that, but like more of a respectful way. Like okay. I guess there's two different ways to look at this.
Yeah, context.
Okay, one, if somebody's doing that and they kind of have like a sketchy background, then I would be like, because you know what? Why are you facing your phone down? For me, it's a distraction. So, but the thing is, I have a habit of putting my phone on the table anyways.
Okay, true.
So I want to put it down just so if you're in a meeting. I'll say I'm looking at it as a meeting. But anyway,
okay,
if I'm looking at it in a
there's
meeting,
context, right?
Yeah,
like
if I'm looking at it in a meeting and my phone's blowing up, you're distracting the other person because they'll look at your phone like, you know, and you're
like,
just
are you gonna
like,
answer
sorry.
that? And you're like, I'm sorry.
I don't like that. So that's when I'll face my phone down.
Yeah, okay.
But on a date, your phone should never even be anywhere near the table.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh God. Let me just even tell you. There was even one time, like, hey, let's say I went on a date. Woo. Okay. And this person just kept on like checking his phone.
Oh no.
I know, and I was like, okay, like, you know,
am
when
I
it just
boring?
gets like, yeah, and I'm like, I'm not boring. Hello, talk to me.
Yeah.
And I just hate it because like they would just constantly check it. Like, you know how they even went like, okay, they put it on do not disturb.
Yeah.
And then they put it off on do not disturb and watch all the notifications flood in, check it, and I'm just there like, okay. And then they put it back on do not disturb. Oh yeah, what were you saying? And I was like, how dare you? I was like, never mind. I was like, I'm walking home.
Well, there's a reason why you're not with that person today,
no, bad. But anyways, that
major
is
red flag.
Major red flag.
Major red
We
flag.
need those thingies.
Major red flag. You can't see us, but we're actually waving our
my hands
red flag,
around. Red flag. Ding. Okay, someone said, funny bone.
Funny bone.
Someone said a red flag is also when I can see that they are lacking effort.
I think that one is a bit. If you can see that, if you see that red flag on your first date or whatever, or like you're getting into, that's a big thing, honestly. Yeah. If you can't help yourself, like you don't have the even what?
The evenings.
If you don't even have the will to even help yourself and put in some effort in whatever it is that you do, like it's just you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
Yeah.
So major red
definitely.
flag.
What I also think is sad is like when you're just like getting to know someone already, and then they are putting so much effort, and then when they finally get you and you guys are dating, you can literally just see the effort go like down. That I feel like is a major red flag. When you can actually compare and say, oh, I miss it when you guys, you were like that.
I feel like if
X
you're already
amount ago.
thinking like that, then it's already bad from the get-go.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
you need to do some major talking.
Yeah,
But
I think maybe it's a peach flag.
Yeah. I mean, do you agree that, I feel like this has been a thing for a very long time. Sorry, it's kind of sidetracking us really quick. But
It's fine.
do you believe that there's like a duration of time you need to be with somebody before you settle down with someone? Because people say
settle down like what, marriage or like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Because people
boyfriend?
say like, oh, it takes 2 years to get to know somebody. That's like when you truly get to see their kind of their
true colors.
The true colors. Do you believe that?
I don't believe that. Wait, this is girlfriend, boyfriend, or marriage?
No, like
just in general.
The progression, I guess. So like you be with somebody 1 to 2 years before you even think about getting married with somebody.
No, I don't believe in that, because I think like, I don't know, in this age, it's like, people can talk for maybe literally sometimes 2 weeks to a month and be like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend, boyfriend?
Yeah.
I believe in that sense because, I don't know, we're so young in the sense of everyone just wants to be like already like Insta official, if you know what I mean. This is from what I see.
It used to be Facebook official.
I know.
That used to be a thing.
I was even like, I made sure, oh my God, funny story actually. Everyone listening, you guys will probably even know who I'm talking about. But basically, you know how it's Facebook official, right?
Yes.
I remember when my ex-boyfriend, who is now my boyfriend, broke up with me. On the last day of school, I can't believe how the first thought of mine was, I need to make sure that I take it off Facebook first. Like he broke up with me there. That was my first thought, and I was like, oh my God, am I like a bad person? But seriously, I kid you not, I remember that day so vividly because I ran up the stairs like in my my school uniform. I was like running up the stairs. I was like, where's my laptop? I made sure I was like logging into Facebook, and I was like, where is it?
Settings.
Yeah, settings.
Relationship ended.
Yeah, over. No more. And I was like, I felt so thingy. Like, I just felt so like relieved. Like, yes, I'm the first one. And then I was even the first one like that got like people like flooding my inbox. What happened? I saw your Facebook status. And I was like, yeah.
That's a thing, yo. It's crazy. I don't think people do that as much now.
No, that's so not a thing. Maybe just like, archiving Instagram photos, but
oh yeah.
That's a thing.
Oh, that's painful.
It is.
That's painful.
It is. Oh, but anyways, moving on to more red flags. Someone actually said, oh, my red flag is that I talk about K-pop boys too much. I don't think that's a red flag. I talk about Justin Bieber.
That's passionate. You're just passionate.
Yeah, it's passionate. And yeah, I think, okay, question. Do you think, there's a thing called stan culture. Do you know that? Yeah, on Twitter. Do you think that's a red flag?
I'm not that much of a boomer.
Oh, guys, he's giving me like
no
the
shade,
death stare.
no shade. Go ahead.
But yeah, like stan culture, a lot of people, because I'm not always on Twitter, but I see it. And people did say if she was on stan Twitter once, that's a red flag. And I kind of feel like it is perhaps a red flag.
Wait a second. Stan Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said something about like okay, I think I'm seeing this wrong. What is Stan Twitter?
Wait, so you are like old? Kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
kidding.
I left my cane outside.
My cane. Okay, basically Stan Twitter is kind of
Twitter.
like, it's like a Twitterverse of all these super fans. Yeah?
I don't use Twitter.
Okay,
so
fine.
To be fair.
Fine,
okay, go ahead.
You're not old.
It's a Twitter where people use stan things. I know what
it
stan
sounds
means.
weird now, like saying it like, this is what stan Twitter is, but
oh, goodness.
It's literally like kind of like the Twitterverse for all these mega super fans. So you have stan Twitter for like
BTS.
Yeah, BTS, the Believers. Yeah. There is even like the Marvel people like
Beehive.
Yeah, yes, Beehive. I was gonna say Beehive.
Is it Beehive?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm barely honest. I would not know. Okay. But yeah, that is what stan Twitter is, and I think this girl is trying to basically say that is her red flag, and I feel like it's a little peach. It's a little peachy flag.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. Oh my God, I feel like I can definitely relate. This person said, "Oh, my red flag is that I overshare to literally everyone."
I think that's my peachy flag.
Oh, peachy flag?
No, honestly, not really a peachy flag because Yeah, okay, for me personally,
Yeah.
it's not a red flag.
Okay, good.
It's not, because
okay, that's okay. Phew.
if I feel like if you overshare with me, I get that sense that you're super comfortable with me, and that's
Oh,
fine,
yeah,
and
that's
I
true.
love that.
Yeah.
And that's how me and my wife we're like that, you know.
Yeah,
So
cute.
we just sometimes it's like way too oversharing.
Yeah,
Because we'll be on Discord gaming, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll
you
just
guys
talk about
game together.
Yeah, and then we'll just be talking
Cute.
about some things, and everyone's like, "What in the world? You guys probably shouldn't be saying this." We're like, "Oh, well, there's somebody here too." But well, I don't know. I'm cool with that. So
Yeah,
that's not a
yeah,
red
yeah.
flag for me. What about
Okay,
yourself?
good. I don't think it's a red flag, but I do feel sometimes like me being me, like I even talk with my hands.
Yeah.
So like I feel like I'm so annoying. So when I feel like I am oversharing, I feel like embarrassed, like kind of like
I
annoyed at
see.
myself. So I'm like, is it a red flag? Because sometimes like when you can visibly see the person, like, you know, like their soul is just like out of their body.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm so annoying. Let me just like, you know, take two
You know
steps
what,
back.
Tia, relax.
Yeah, like, you know what? You
Take a
put
step
yourself,
back.
yeah.
Go back a
Literally.
little bit. Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like I don't think it's a red flag, but sometimes I think other people too.
They may see it
Yeah.
as a yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
get
you know, like, you know, we
Yeah.
kind of scream instead of
Yeah.
talk. So
No,
they
I
would
feel
be
you.
very annoying. They're like, you're so small. How are
Why are you
you?
so extra?
Yeah,
You
yes,
know,
that
what it
is.
Like,
That's
stop
it.
being so extra.
That is. It's true. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
With like all my pink
No,
stuff.
I'm not. What are you
No, I'm
talking
not.
about? Like
Yeah.
loud?
Yeah, I'm like holding here like, you don't have to be that pink. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm literally Elle Woods.
Yeah. I agree. I completely agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, we're gonna get back into, you know, reading more about like all these other red
The
flags.
juicy
'Cause-
things.
Yeah, the juicy things. And hello, we are back and we are still going to be talking about red flags.
Red flags.
We being
I'm gonna sing us
Dean
in there.
and I. Okay,
Yeah.
sing us.
Yes.
And also, that was actually a song request by my friend Razik. So yeah, Razik. Yeah, and
shouts out to you.
His alias is R Breezy. So let him know. R
That's
Breezy.
a very spicy. I can't even say it
Yeah,
anymore.
it's fine.
Alias.
Alias. But yeah, if you are just tuning in, don't worry about it because the entire show will be available to watch on Catch Up Radio. Not even watch, I meant listen.
Yeah. You can watch because we got videos coming out
True,
soon.
on the Progressive Media YouTube channel.
Yes,
Woo, woo, woo.
ma'am. A
So
lot
I
of
can't-
exciting things.
Yeah, I can't wait. And I'm so excited to also share it with you guys. And I'm like looking around here, like pointing. But anyways, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so
So the
you
Millie
are,
Rock.
yeah, Millie
Yeah.
Rock. Okay, look at
That's
you.
what it is, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
you know, this is
anyway.
what the cool kids do.
You know, it's my thing, being the cool peeps.
He's cool. But anyways, we're talking about red flags. And there were, we were talking about red flags, talking about semi-green ones and peachy flags too.
Yeah.
Yeah, peachy flags. So
Peachy
let's get
flags.
into more. This one was a little okay. I don't know if this is just a preference or if it's a red flag, but this person said bad hair. Straight up bad hair. I was like, oh,
I don't know why, but I
yes.
found that really funny.
Yeah, literally bad hair.
What's your red flag? Bad hair.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Okay.
yes, that's
I
me
think
right
it's more
now.
of a preference than
Yeah. I
Can
wouldn't
it be
say
a
red
red-
flag, but preference
yeah,
for
more
sure.
preference. Yeah.
I think,
I guess.
would you go someone like,
No.
yeah?
I mean, like hair
Bad
is
hair?
hair. I don't look at hair.
Okay, I cannot say anything because
Why?
I do sometimes look at hair.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to discriminate people with short or long hair, but
But it's
you
more
know?
of hair health.
hair
Maybe.
hair health. That's
Yeah?
true. That's
like
true.
I mean, like you don't want to like go up to somebody that's like snowing if you. Get
Oh
what I
my
mean.
God, snowing!
Right?
No, that is my worst fear. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm allergic to winter.
That's good. I like that.
But yeah, no. But this person literally said bad hair. I think it's a preference rather than
Yeah, it's a
you know,
preference. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
not a red flag, but a preference. Someone
But
said, "Oh
Do
yeah."
you agree with that preference? Oh, I guess yeah, right? Since you
Ish,
don't- okay.
like to an
a certain
extent.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it really just depends.
All right.
Okay, but someone said a red flag is when they're constantly talking about past relationships or
Yes,
exes. Yeah.
yes,
The biggest,
yes,
I'm waving
yes,
it proudly. That's a
yes.
really big red
That
flag.
is like a maroon flag.
Oh my-
That's
yeah.
how it's darker than red.
Yeah.
That's how it's just no.
Very
You don't
true.
talk about that.
We don't. I don't know why it's I mean, okay.
Do you think it's insecurity like on our end, or is it just
Okay, that it could be that because
Right?
I feel like I'm a very insecure person,
Yeah.
and when I do hear, "Oh, my girlfriend did this and this and this," that would like
Yeah.
stick with me. You know
It's
what
like
I
go
mean?
then, go,
Yeah,
go. What's next?
I know. Sorry, I'm not her. You know those things.
Yeah.
I think though, again, it's all about context.
Mhm.
So I feel like if this person is constantly talking about your past relationship or exes, and if they kind of told you because like, you know, when you're trying to compare, like, let's say I
Yeah.
wanted to know if this person has dated this and this and this, and they tell me, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're like comparing things, like, let's say we're on a date and let's say, I don't know, we're going hiking or something, and like, you know, my boyfriend would be like, I came to this very same hill with my ex-girlfriend. I think I'll cry.
Why are they old?
I don't know. That's true.
Back in 1994, I came here with
I'm so annoyed. I don't know why I impersonate people with this voice. Like, ask anyone. That's literally how I talk.
You're a very old soul.
Yeah, I am.
Nice.
I'm not 22. I'm like, I want to say I'm 30, and I really can't wait till I'm 30. Only so I
really?
can. So I can have a themed birthday party. You know, 13 going on 30.
Yeah.
That is me. That is my jam.
We are so sidetracked right now.
Yeah, we are very much so. But anyways, that was. Oh my God, what was the red flag?
That was a very
red flag. Constantly talking about exes.
Honestly, this is more on a personal experience for me. I used to do that. You know what's crazy?
Oh,
yeah, this was like back in high
know?
school. No, that I was doing that.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Some parts, it's super unhealthy, and I'm so glad that I've outgrown that and that I've moved forward from being like that because I was young and
young and dumb.
When we're young, we're super toxic for some reason. That's just how it is. You know, whether you want to be, your mindset. You're around so many like toxic things that it kind of, because I was in a super toxic relationship.
Okay,
like very.
We're going
toxic.
there.
Yeah, it was very bad. But the thing is, here's the thing. After that relationship, I was so traumatized that I was carrying it onto my next relationship where I was comparing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I get you.
And it's crazy because like I would say things that now thinking back, why did I say those things? Because it must have hurt the person that I was with after that.
Yeah, and they probably were like, you know, crying themselves like to sleep every night because of you.
Yeah, and the sad part the sad part is that they stick around with you because, you know, they truly do love you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but then you're
true.
here like, yeah, my ex used to do this, you know, like she would do, why you do things like that? Because my ex used to do that. Like,
it's cringe as well.
It is very
oh
cringe. That's why thinking about it now, I'm just like, why you do things like that, Dean? I'm so glad I am where I am today.
At least
and
you've
mentally,
acknowledged
wisdom,
it.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel like also those kind of relationships are kind of like a chapter in your life that you had to kind of go through to learn what not to do. And I feel like, I don't know, I just think everything happens for a reason anyway.
Agree.
So maybe that toxic relationship was needed. Yeah. Unfortunately, you had to.
Major maroon flag.
Maroon flag.
Maroon
ding,
flag.
ding, ding.
That's the darkest.
Oh, someone just said, people with bad breath.
Yeah. But like bad breath, how? Like, do they just eat garlic and then it's fine? You know what I mean? But if you're just like, I'm just now seeing you. Yeah. Like, hey, what's up? You just,
I don't know.
Okay,
I think I'd cry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think bad hygiene in general.
Yes.
So maybe not just bad breath.
As long as you're not, if you're not bringing the snow with you and you don't have bad breath, you're all good. You know.
The winter is coming.
I'm gonna use that now.
Yes, please. Okay, someone said, okay, this one I feel like I could relate. Yeah. Someone said when he acts different around the bros in quotations, and also with a lot of poopies emojis. Poopies, poo-poos. Yeah, that's a red flag for me. I think in general, when people start acting different, let's say I'm with a friend, it doesn't necessarily be like, you know, oh, I'm with the boys or whatever. Just in general, if they act different around different people and you kind of know, like, you think you know the real them, I feel like it's like in the middle of being a red and maroon flag. Like, it's, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty bad.
Like they haven't even kind of discovered themselves, or like they haven't even really, they have like an identity thing where like, oh, I'm going to protect how I look in front of the homies. You know
the
what I mean?
homies.
So here's my thing with that, because I'm a dude, if y'all don't know.
Boy talk.
Boy talk. So now I feel like this is a problem that a lot of, and I feel like it's more like here locally.
Yeah,
is how it's a local thing, and I, you know, not trying to throw shade. I'm just being real, because I see my friends doing that too. I'm being for real. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ari for real.
Yeah, that's why.
And we care too much of like what the guys think. Where it's like, you know, like,
why?
Dudes, but see, that's the thing, because it's like you know, it's like brotherhood. You know what I mean? It's like everyone's just like, why are you acting like that, bro? Like, you know, it's always like, why are you so? I don't know. People, it's just like that, and I feel like it's a super unhealthy mindset, and you should snap out of that.
Yeah.
For sure. Just be you. If like
Just be you.
me, like if I'm in front of I'm exactly the way I am when it's just me and my wife in the room.
I love
as I am
that.
with like anybody else. And everyone's like, "Can you relax?" And I'm like, "No."
Tone it down.
Yeah,
Tone it down.
No.
But yeah.
I'm happy and this is how I'm going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mood.
That's how it is.
That's like me too.
Yeah.
Same thing when I was talking about oversharing. I
Mhm.
feel like I'm constantly the same. Like, okay, obviously, you know, girls, we have like PMS and whatnot.
Yeah.
So obviously going to be different. But
Mhm.
most of the time, I am the same old, fidgety, annoying, loud,
No.
bubbly person ever. And like, I mean, it's fine. But yeah, I don't think that I kind of relate to the sense of I am that person and people think I am the red flag.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
I knew what you're saying.
Yay. Oh my God. I'm trying to scroll, but my iPad. Okay, here it is. Ooh. Someone said when they live in their own bubble of privilege. I don't think I've actually ever.
Me too.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know, but I feel bad because this person is going off. He's like, I hate entitled people. I hate insensitive folks. And I'm like, oh.
You're like, just go ahead. Just
yeah, I was
go
like,
at
well,
it.
just use it as like, you know,
Yeah.
use my little question sticker on Instagram as
let
a
it out.
punching bag. But yeah, she was going off. But I don't think I've actually ever met someone who has their own little bubble of privilege.
Yeah, privilege.
Privilege.
Me, I think same for me.
Right?
Maybe I have. Maybe I don't know. But I don't really. Maybe I didn't detect it. You know.
Maybe. Because you know sometimes
Maybe we are in our privilege, our bubble of privilege.
Privilege, you know, the DJ privilege.
Yeah.
Like, hey, yeah, do you know me? I'm a DJ.
I should be the DJ in the car because I am a DJ.
You know what's funny is that like, when I am in the car with my friends and everyone's like, oh, like whose song, like you know, who's gonna play whatever. They all look at me and I'm like, guys, I'm actually not like I'm a DJ, but
I'm not a music box.
Yeah, I'm not a music box. Like they'd be like, oh, if you give Tia the aux, it'll literally be like just Justin Bieber or something.
Yeah.
Like
I love Bieber. Are you a big Bieber fan?
I am like the biggest believer
I'm a
for
big
life,
believer.
and I don't
Okay.
care. I used to get like made fun of, but you know what? That's me, guys.
Do you still have posters of Bieber in your room?
I don't even want to say.
Oh, okay, that's a yes.
If I could show you like my old room, it's creepy at the it's at the time now. I'm thinking pretty creepy, but I used to have a shrine.
What?
Okay, that sounds weird. Okay, not shrine. Okay,
Do you still have
fine.
it, or
No, I have photos of it, but that I grew up and I was like, I still love you.
Everybody listening right now, please, can we all vote that Tia post this shrine photo of Justin Bieber? Yes.
Guys, you know, I could find it. That's the thing. I could literally find it. It's, you know, since I have 20K photos now, I can find it within that.
Gotta do it.
Okay. But anyways, that was the bubble of privilege.
Privilege. No, I can't say that I've met somebody. Maybe, yeah. I don't have a good, clear image or
Me too.
scene of that in my head.
Me too. Okay. I think that kind of also relates to when people are full of themselves.
Oh, there's a whole lot of those.
Yeah.
Red
a
flag,
lot.
for sure.
Waving it. Okay. Someone said, okay, I also wanted to know this coming from like a guy's perspective. So luckily I have you here today.
Yeah.
But someone said when they follow so many girls and models that post thirst traps.
This is a real thing.
I know it's a thing, and unfortunately it is a thing. But you know, for the girls out there, this is coming from.
So this is a red flag for them.
Yes, and this person also put like tons of exclamation marks.
Wow.
So it is a red maroon flag.
Honestly, I feel like the people that do like see the people that do follow a lot of like, you know, models and all that stuff that post their straps, I don't know how to say it, because the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, I used to be like that, but not anymore, because I just don't have, after I got married, or even when I started like dating my my girlfriend, with my wife now, I kind of stopped, like I didn't think about things like that anymore, you know. It was just more like I got better things to do than to follow all these people, and plus I like filter out the things that don't have any positive impact in my life.
Yes.
So I just kind of like dropped from that, so I don't even think about that anymore.
Okay, good.
But guys, I don't want to be that guy that's like, guys being guys, they're always going to be like that.
I hate that.
But, you know, because we're enabling that. And at the end of the day, it's just, I feel like the people that do that are somewhat still kind of unhappy with what they
That's okay.
That's how I think.
Okay, that's a good point of view.
Because you're searching. Why are you still following these girls that post like thirst traps? Are you looking for something? Like
That's
what?
true.
Are you not
Oh my
satisfied
God.
with your life or
Watch
in your?
me now, like go through my boyfriend's following. Like, what are you doing on
Who
Instagram?
do you follow? It's easy.
Yeah.
I don't know how your Explorer page looks, but if you go on an Explore page and let's say like a model photo comes up,
Yeah, that's
you
already.
click it because normally
Oh
your
God,
algorithm.
I'm sad.
You just click it and watch it be like liked by.
Oh my
That's how you see
God.
that.
Oh my God. No, that's
Yeah.
like expose.
Yeah.
But also, I'm actually pretty lucky because my boyfriend barely uses social media.
Yeah, it's good.
And when I do go on it, like I have really big annoying eyes. So when he's on Instagram, I'm like ding ding ding.
You're like Beyonce when Jay-Z was using her phone
Yes,
at the court.
that's me. I was like, like, what are you doing? And
Who's
I would,
that?
his explore page is literally just like football or shoes, and
yeah.
sometimes like I don't know,
Cars,
puppies.
maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
cars.
cars.
He loves cars, by the way.
Yeah.
He loves Final Drive too.
Woo.
But yeah, good. Okay, that's good that we have a boy's point of view because I think as a girl, I think it's fine to be insecure-ish. I think people are always like, oh, I hate it because like I'm this and this and this.
Yeah.
You have to love yourself before you love anyone else. Da, 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 da. I believe it, but to an extent, because I feel like there are girls out there, especially young girls, and I do know a lot of young girls also message me saying, how can we basically like not feel this negativity when they're on social media or like when they're very self-conscious. And I think when you're in a relationship, also when you're really young and you see, your boyfriend liking this and this, you tend to compare.
Yes.
And I think that in itself is also a red flag when you keep on comparing yourself. I probably am a walking red flag because I do that too. But I think like girls probably kind of feel like it's a red flag when boys do that too because they're kind of projecting, if you know what I mean. And it's kind of kasian because it shouldn't be a thing, but it is apparently in this age. But yeah.
But how about this? What about girls that like guy thirst traps? It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It is
I
a
even
thing.
had an argument too.
So how does that? How? Okay, I'm asking from asking a few
Girl
yourself.
talk.
So how do you see that as a red flag?
If I like the guys thirst
Yeah,
trap?
like the guys like. How do you see your like? Okay, my brain is exploding right now. It's like, but see, that's the thing. I feel like the reason why guys are get super defensive too, that they get called out. Let's say if they do like thirst trap photos or they're looking at thirst trap photos, is because their excuse is, well, you do it. We don't say anything about it. It's always like that.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is.
So the question is, we move on from now from this.
Yes, we do.
But I guess depending on how you look at it, it's a red flag too. It could be a red flag depending on the actual situation. If you're making it toxic in your relationship because of that, and because there are people out there who's comfortable with it. Who cares?
That's
Whatever.
true.
Just boys will be boys. Whatever, they'll say that, and I know it's wrong, and it's a thing that people like get angry about when they hear, they get triggered. But sometimes people are just comfortable with it. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, because I feel like it's that phrase has also been around for so long that it's just like it's become kind of wired into everyone's brain, and it sucks, but
it is.
Unfortunately,
See, we don't even want to say that,
I
right?
hate it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to get like.
It's not. It is what it is. It's we need to work on that.
Yeah.
That's a section that it's like one of those things we got to chip at it
yes.
little by little.
Yeah, we have to be progressive, guys.
Yes, progressive.
One more before we play some music, but someone said, men who thinks they're only after their money. Dun dun dun, gold diggers.
Gold diggers.
Gold diggers.
I don't know. Well,
yes. Well, silence.
There's no gold to dig over here, so not an issue that I have. But it's just I don't know. I can't. This is more like a girl thing.
A girl thing. Okay.
Right?
I
Could
do
it be
agree.
the other way around? I don't know.
It could be. Okay. There's two ways. Yeah. I'm like, there is when the girls are obviously looking for someone to spoil them, someone to pay for this and this, and like there's so many songs right now that's going out saying like I'm gonna pay a rent, I'm gonna pay this. Like I think this culture right now is very money driven.
Yes.
To the sense, wow, look at my hands.
Yeah. Are you Italian?
Yes.
You got some Italian?
That's not it, isn't it?
Isn't that?
That's
French.
I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, it's context and everything in the society is very, very money driven, like I said. So I think, I don't know, because obviously, the girls, when girls are like, oh, I need to find someone rich, like I'm marrying someone rich. That is maybe to boys, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
And maybe for the girls, they think like when, you are dating and they think you're using them for their money, that is probably a red flag. I think I'm probably in the middle of this because I get it, but also I am probably on the other side of like with the girls. That's like, I'm going to marry someone rich. And that's also okay.
I think, it really depends how you look at it. Because I know a lot of everybody in life, we're looking for somebody who is financially stable.
Yeah.
So maybe I guess it really depends how it is. If you're full on just trying to mooch off somebody, then obviously it's a big red flag. But like, if you just want somebody,
is a red flag. Yeah.
Yes. So, but if you just want somebody, like, you don't necessarily want their assets, I guess, but you want to be with this person because they're so financially stable, they're good with what they do in life, and you feel secure and you have that connection, then cool, whatever, it's fine. It's not necessarily gold digging because you're marrying somebody who's
financially stable.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's definitely different ways of looking at money, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, let's some music.
Money.
Yeah, and we also do have material. I'm a believer for life.
You've
and I'm
said
like,
that. You definitely have.
Moving on.
It's all good.
Moving on. You guys are listening to Girl Talk with me, Tia and Dean. And we're talking about red flags. Red flaggos. Okay, so getting into it. I think this is some funny ones and some kind of petty. And like when I read them out, you're going to be like, seriously? But maybe we can get into some juicy juice because there's a few juicy juices.
Let's get it.
Okay, some petty ones first. Someone said, I have to show you this. Someone said when he uses the emoji, the puppy dog, eyes, like,
really?
Yeah, like, really, without me? Like that. Oh, cringe.
Oh, that is very cringe. Please don't do that.
Yeah,
please.
maybe guys, maybe not. I don't want to gatekeep that emoji just for girls, but... It's a little bit weird.
Both.
Really?
Yeah.
I use this one so much.
Really?
Unfortunately, then, if you're very no.
I guess it depends on how you even use it, right? But like, if you're just like trying to be, how do you say this? Yeah, don't do that.
Cute. Okay, yeah. For guys, no, I despise, like, I absolutely despise it when boys use it in a very, very cringy way. Like, I was talking about it with one of you guys as well. They said, oh, like, what would boys be using it for? And like, let's say you're just like, oh, I'm going to go on a walk. And then this person would be like, without me, with that face.
Oh, no.
I know.
Never. Please don't ever do that.
Leave the room. Leave it. That's why. You look so stressed and cringed out right now.
That's cringe. Like, my whole body just like, don't do that.
Like, when you curl in, you're just like, maybe not.
Stop being so clingy.
Yeah, don't.
Like, relax.
Don't. Like, you can't. I don't know. It just really depends. I feel like it's context.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I don't want to gatekeep that.
I can paint a scenario right now. It's like the guy's out with the boys, right?
Yeah.
And it's like the girl's like, "Oh, what are you doing? Just chilling with the boys." But I miss you.
Know.
with that emoji.
Yeah. I'd be like, okay, like I'm a hopeless romantic, but if I see like my boyfriend saying that, I'd be like, okay, pack it up.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, I'd be like, have fun with the boys for real this time.
No, please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do that. Please don't. Okay, scrolling up, there is about like 4 here, literally of the same thing, and they all said when they're not ready for commitment in quotations. Red flag. I think. What do you think?
They're not ready for commitment. I guess it's valid, right?
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like it's okay. I see. Okay, for a girl, and when you have a guy constantly say, okay, not constantly say, but let's say things are getting somewhere, and when girls, being girls, when they want more, when we want more, and then the guy says, "Oh, I'm actually not ready." I feel like it's such a major waste of time.
Okay. If you say it like that, then yes, because I thought this was like so that means they've been kind of together already, but just not officially,
not exclusive,
not Facebook exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
so then
Instagram official.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you already have that mindset, oh, I'm not ready for commitment. Okay, end it there.
Yeah.
For me, because at the end of the day, you're just how do you say this? You're just. What's the word?
You're time waster.
You're time waster. No, you are now just what's the word, Tia?
I don't know. I wish I understood.
You are not egging. That's not the word.
Oh, stringing them along.
Stringing them along.
There
that's
it is.
The word.
That
so don't
is the
do
wordings.
that because that's false hope.
False hope.
Especially at the end of it, if
Ooh.
you're just like, oh, you know what? No, I told you I didn't want commitment.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, then why are you with me? Like,
Yeah.
let me put my investment, like my emotional, let me invest my emotions to somebody else that is ready for commitment.
Yep,
You know
yep,
what I
yep.
mean?
Because
So
again, time waster.
yes,
You know
time
what
waster.
I mean? Yeah,
Red flag.
red flag. Indeed, indeed. Um, okay. Someone said it's a little bit juice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's
are we
get
are
the
we
juice.
ready? Are we
Yes,
ready? Yeah,
super
we
ready.
are. So literally about like I'm not even kidding. Maybe like 5 people said this. They said married men who try to flirt with you.
What? Spill the names. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
God! I bet
But
so
no,
many
it's okay.
people know
But
people.
you know what's sad
Yeah.
though is that this is a very it's really painful to say it, but it's a very common
I
thing.
know,
And
and
it's
I hate when
sad.
you know,
And
you know the nose.
yeah, but here's the thing: is that it goes with that commitment thing again.
Yeah,
So you shouldn't even be married at this point.
you should not. And I don't know. I feel like it's like sad. Like
Mm,
it's sad when you hear about it, or let's say you experience it. And
yeah.
I unfortunately have like
Mhm.
when I didn't. Okay, story time.
Yeah.
Basically, I did not know that this person was married
Oh
at all.
no.
Me being me, I'm very friendly.
Yeah.
I answered this person's messages just to like just be
Just to
friends.
be
Yeah,
you.
just
Yeah.
and then he would just say really weird pet names, calling me, hey cutie. Oh yeah, for you
Oh
this is free.
no.
Hey, like texting me weird times. I do not respond because
Yeah.
it's weird, and also I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So then I was just like, I saw who the mutuals were of this person,
Oh
and
no.
and this person, I would tell this person like, oh, is this person usually like this? Like, is this person gata or whatever?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, Tia,
Yeah.
they're married.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what? And they're like, married with a kid.
Oh,
And that's when I
man.
scream. And I'm like, oh, I just, yeah, no, you know
It's
what
a
I mean?
thing,
It's a thing.
honestly, and it's very sad.
It is sad.
I feel bad for the significant other,
Yeah,
honestly.
me too.
Like,
Yeah,
hmm,
red flag,
that's a maroon flag.
maroon,
Yeah,
double maroon.
That's double maroon
How about
flag.
you, Rahman? Yeah,
Yeah.
maroon.
Maroon flag. If you're married, you have no business
No.
texting any other girl
Nope.
unless that's your boss at work and you're like,
Yep.
hey, I can't come in because I'm going to spend some time with my
Yep.
family. Don't do
Period.
that.
I love how we're like
Yeah.
directing it to Rahman.
Rahman's
Like,
like,
yeah.
can you stop looking at me? Rahman is our videographer for today. He's handling us today. So anyway.
Yeah. You know why we have a videographer?
Yeah, because
Oh, I
because
thought
why,
you were gonna
Tia?
say it.
I was like, you
I was
take
waiting
it.
for
It's your
'cause
cake.
basically this whole session is going to be recorded and available to watch soon on Progressive Media's
YouTube channel.
Awesome.
Stay tuned for that. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun
it's
stuff.
gonna be super super fun. But yeah, red flag for
Red flag.
everyone in this room.
Yes.
Okay. This person even said this is more of an ick, but oh yeah, okay, this is more of an ick, but when they ask you what's your Snapchat.
Okay.
Oh god,
This
who
is
even
me.
uses Snapchat?
Right? This
Yeah.
is me. I was gonna say this is me probably getting old because I was the one.
Not you saying you're old.
No, I
You're
was
not
the
old
one
at
guy.
all.
I was the one guy. Not the one guy. There was a lot of people. I was part of the bandwagon that was like, why is IG coming up with IG stories? There's
Yeah.
already WhatsApp. And guess what? I dumped WhatsApp for Instagram stories.
Okay.
And that's when I slowly stopped using
Hold on, you said WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. I mean, I'm
Snapchat.
old. I'm old officially. I mean Snapchat. That's
Yeah.
how WhatsApp, Snapchat.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Kind of, you know what?
Okay.
Let's just say it's
yeah,
the same.
Let's just say yes.
Yeah, I don't use-
That's why I stopped using Snapchat.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was like, wow, dude, I can see the because people were posting their Snapchats on Instagram.
I know with the filters.
Yeah,
like
with
you
the
just know, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Yeah.
So
Same thing as well when people use like Instagram filters for Snapchat, and I'm like, why? But also, I do think it's a really good platform too because I see like these YouTubers who like when they share their screenshots, it's literally millions are watching you on
Yeah,
Snapchat.
for
And that's
sure.
what's crazy because it's not really the same on Instagram, and plus Snapchat did do it first.
yes, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, it is.
The
kind of
filters
an
are
ick.
better, I think.
For Instagram or
For
Snapchat?
Snapchat.
You think?
I think so. I don't know how it is now.
Yeah.
But it was back then. They
It
were
was,
doing way better.
way better with the puppy face,
the puppy
the flower
face.
crowns,
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The freckles.
the freckles.
I use the freckles. I use tons of the freckles.
You'd be like, yeah, I used
I use the
the
freckles.
flower crown.
Yep, the flower crown.
But yeah, I think it's an ick, especially
Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
grown men, or grown girls.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your Snapchat? And also, another story time, I guess. It's like in the UK, they Snapchat is just a way for obviously people to chat.
Yes.
Like, duh. And I just felt like it was very cringe because you can tell it's a little bit sus, like to why they're asking you for your Snapchat. It's not, hey, can I have your number and then we can talk on WhatsApp. It's literally, can I talk to you on Snapchat? And you know, Snapchat conversations,
disappear, right?
They disappear.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can't be saved. Sometimes, like, I am a hoarder of things. So I don't want to look like a complete weirdo saving everything. You know what I mean?
It'll alert you, right?
Yeah.
Or like if you screenshot something, it'll alert you. Oh, this person screenshotted whatever.
I will scream. Like I unfortunately have done that before, and having that person say, "Hey, why did you screenshot?"
Oh, sorry, wrong person.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
This is just my receipt, just in case.
Just in case, like, you screw me over or something. But yeah, I think that is definitely more than an ick.
Yeah. I agree.
But yeah. Oh my god, we should do icks next time. Yeah.
Ooh, there's so many.
Yep.
I'll be down.
Let me see. Ooh, okay. Is there any juicy ones? Let me have a look. Okay.
Juicy ones.
Yeah, maybe this is more of you're my first boy, man, even on my Girl Talk show.
Yeah.
So maybe
I'm so proud. I feel so honored.
I know. I'm so honored too.
So honored.
It's so fun, and it was funny too because not really funny, but it's like life coming in full circle. But you were the first person I even was on radio for. So it's just fun too.
Come on.
Look at us. But anyways, I think this is a very good kind of question to ask you since we are opposite genders.
Yeah.
But someone said red flag is when girls think it's always the guys with the problems. Like, do girls think they're perfect or what? Okay, this person has issues.
You said it. I didn't.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's tough. That's tough. I think it goes both ways. I think it's who you're in a relationship with, I guess, because depends. Because sometimes it could go the other way around, where my brain hurts so bad right now.
The things.
Yeah, the things. It could be vice versa. You know what I mean? So I guess I don't think girls think they're perfect. I feel like girls, this sounds a bit like sus coming from me, but like I feel like girls are very,
girls get them.
Girls are very invested in emotionally invested into relationships. You get what I mean?
100%.
So they are more careful and more cautious with the things that they do in the relationship.
Yeah.
And whether that's healthy or not, I don't know, but it's just girls, they when they love, you know what I mean? That's how I see it, right? So guys, we're more kind of like whatever. So you would do something and then it's like something completely wrong, and then like your significant other gets angry at you and you're just like, what do you mean? Why are you thinking about it too hard? You know, and then I can see that becoming like, why are you always like blaming me for something? You know, you're picking fights, things like that. You know, it could be like that. So
see, it'd be like that indeed.
So it's just a matter of, I guess, who you are with. If you're men are very oblivious, yo.
Yeah,
like, we don't think about things.
That word is literally the most perfect word to describe
men equals oblivious. Like that's just how things go, because we don't think about things like that.
It's true.
We're not that deep. We're not that deep, bro.
I think actually it's true, because I think for women and also young girls, we're kind of, it's our nature to be nurturing.
Yes.
So I think when guys think, oh, like it's not that deep, it's because we, like what you said, when we love, or like when we feel.
It's so cringe to say, but it's the truth.
It's the truth 100%. But yeah, I think it kind of goes both ways, because there are guys out there who also think like they're perfect, they need the girls need to do this and this and this, and vice versa. So it's a red flag on both ends. But I would say red flag
too. I agree.
That was a mouthful.
That was a mouthful.
Ooh, I kind of yeah. Anyways, this person's red flag.
Yeah.
Someone said my red flag is when people are not goal orientated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
when there's no passion,
there's no motivation, there's no kind of it goes back to the no effort thing, you're not putting effort, you're not really like trying to better yourself or your
for anything,
relationship. Then that's a no.
Man, it's a no for me, dog.
That's a dog. Snoop D-O-double-G, dog.
Okay.
Well, it's just because if that's such a big turnoff.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's a big turnoff.
Ooh.
If you have no motivation, no will to just want to do better in life, and to always learn, to gain knowledge, to just move, forward, then it's like, what are you really doing? What are you contributing?
Agreeing,
Yeah.
agreeing.
So,
Speaking of like, being turned off by things,
yeah.
someone even said, I hate it when people love bomb. So if it's only been 2 to 3 weeks and he's already said I love you, girl, you better run. Don't tell me you were one of those guys.
I was.
I'm running.
But okay. Here, can I explain a little love story?
Sure.
Okay, so here's the thing. When I first met my wife, okay, how does this go? Okay, I was in the States when I started following my wife at the time. So I had no idea who she was. She was a mutual friend of my brother. I was like, she's really cute, you know. So I
Yeah.
followed her. She was private too, so it was weird.
Requesting to follow.
Yeah, so I'm sure she was like, what? Who is? Why is
Who
this
is
person's
Dean
brother?
Landon?
Why is this person's brother following me? Because she knows my little brother.
Oh,
They're the
little
same
brother
age.
too. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so she's
okay.
98. I'm 94.
Mm-hmm.
She's 97. What am I saying? 98. Anyway, so so I was still in LA and I was about to move back home, and she actually lives in Australia. She lived in Australia at the time. So when I came home to Brunei, this was late December 2017.
Yeah.
She was also visiting.
Okay.
So it was like timing was just way too perfect.
Destiny.
Yeah. So anyway, but you just shy. I don't want to say anything. It's just, we saw each other and I was just like, yeah, what's up? We saw each other at Starbucks. She was sitting on another table.
Okay.
She saw me and I saw her. We acknowledged each other. We were like, I just waved and she smiled and cool. And we sat down. We went on about our
Did she
day.
follow you back then?
She followed me back. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So we were liking each other's photos and whatnot. And then I how was that guy? I messaged her on Instagram and I was like, hey, was that you? But I knew we acknowledged each other. So I was so cringe. I know.
No.
And then she goes, yeah, that was me, whatever. And I was like, oh, so what are you doing like tomorrow or the next day, whatever? And she's like, no, I'm actually going back to Australia. And I was like, oh, bummer.
Oh,
Sucks.
man.
So she went to Australia and then we just kept talking and talking. And honestly, the reason why I brought this up is because for the first time in my life, and this is how I knew.
Oh my God, it's a love story indeed. It's coming.
I just fell so hard for her. It was insane.
I have goosebumps.
But do you know what's crazy though? Is that I never wanted to get with her. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. It's cute. Because that's when you know kind of things.
She was so cool. Of course, I thought she was super attractive, but I wasn't trying to I want to be your boyfriend. It was never like that.
So
and then we just
cute.
talked.
Yeah.
Like we just talked like so much, and that's when I was like, yo, like I had I'm
gonna marry this girl.
I was like, I want to be with this person. And then I was the first one to say I love you, I think.
Oh.
And then it's
that's
kind of
good.
cringe. It's very cringe, but
it's not cringe. Okay, it really depends on time because if it's only been 2 to 3 weeks, okay, girl, you gotta run. But at the same time, I don't know. People feel things, No, if you've never felt it before.
Same. And then
it's the same.
And she pulled. You know what she pulled on me?
Oh God.
I'm just not ready for a commitment right now. Yeah, because
Be like, girl, you're a red flag.
Because at the time she just got out of a very toxic relationship as well.
Understandable.
So I don't know. At that point, and I think she was also thinking like, I also feel this and whatever. So we just made it work. And
okay.
Yeah,
and look at you guys now.
Yes, and we're married.
I love it. Married with a kid. With a little baby.
I love my little boy.
I love it. That's really cute. By the way, I do remember you vaguely also said this story, and I remember like also screaming, and the fact that I still have goosebumps when you tell me that I'm just a wreck, seriously.
That's because you're a hopeless romantic.
I am, and literally this is also why I have girl talk, because I love talking about these things. But yeah, speaking of, someone also did say, actually not even speaking of, this is just another red flag, but anyways, someone said blocking and unblocking, this isn't high school, use your words. Okay.
Do you do that?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay, for those of you guys that don't know, the reason why people unblock, they block to unblock, is it gives them no. How does this work? Okay.
Saltiness.
Okay. Let's say if you follow somebody private, right? They accept you. So let's say you're the private person, somebody follows you.
Yeah.
So if you unfollow them, they're still following you.
Yeah.
Right? So when you block to unblock, you're unfollowing each other.
Yeah.
So that's why people do that. So it's kind of like super petty.
It is petty.
It's like block to unblock.
Like, ha ha ha.
Ha block, unblock.
That was me. No, actually, okay. Maybe people would say, oh, that's the same thing you did on Facebook when I was like, relationship status ended. But, okay, I guess so. I think in this age now, everyone is always like, use your words, like don't soft block me or whatever. And also Instagram does have that feature where you want to remove followers. I don't know if you
No.
Yeah, you don't know.
Wow.
So you don't actually have to soft block now. You are literally just removing them. Like just remove
Ooh.
them. I know. If you don't want that person to see your content, sure. I don't know though. It really depends if the person is private or if they're public, because same thing, if you remove them from your page, if you're public, they're still gonna see your stuff.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, use your words, guys.
Agree.
Someone said when they use shoelaces as a belt. Do you know this?
That's more of a preference.
Yeah, preference and maybe as an ick.
I don't see that as it being a red flag. Honestly.
Not a red flag, an ick.
An ick. Yeah, it's not. It was fashion, okay?
And
I did that. Yeah,
you did that.
I was a skater boy. You know?
Oh my god,
so
that's actually something. It's a thing.
It's a skater thing, because when you're skating, you're constantly, when you're doing tricks, you hunch down, and when you have thick belts, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah, so the shoestring, and it just became a fashion trend.
It did. Yeah. Also, I just wanted to say, someone actually even said that skaters use shoelaces as a belt because normal bulky ones hurt when bending down to do an ollie. Okay.
It super hurts.
But
it super hurts?
It super
what,
hurts.
Dean?
It hurts things. It hurtings. It hurts. It super hurts. But I do agree it became a fashion trend only also because people start thrifting and all these old classic jeans, they are so big. They run so big. So that's why they have those thingy-majiggies, the shoelaces.
And I think it's cute. It's cool.
It's cute.
If you do it, girls do it. It's cool.
You know what's funny is that so many young girls replied to my story and was like, I feel attacked. I feel this and this. Who said that?
How dare you talk down on my shoelace, belt?
No, team shoelace, justice for.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is definitely just
an ick.
An ick.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I think it's fine.
Let's do one more before we go on a little music break, because the show is almost ending.
No,
look at it. It's almost 5. It is 5:30.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time really flies when we're discussing red flags.
Yep.
But yes, okay. Someone said one more red flag before we go on a little music break. But someone, you know what? Let me just find. There's tons.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is a funny. It's still an ick, not a red flag. But someone said, if the person uses XD, this isn't MSN.
Oh, the old soul is hurting.
You know what?
But I never used
it.
XD though. Do you use XD?
Oh, I was going to say, I sometimes use it as a joke.
Yeah.
Let's just,
more like a troll.
Yeah, or XP,
Yeah. I love when you do the peace signs on there. Yeah.
As if they even.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely just an ick.
Yeah, it's an ick.
Definitely not.
I agree. I don't know.
I agree.
You can use whatever emoji as long as it's not the one that's, what was it?
The puppy dog,
the puppy dog
without me.
Yeah, without me.
Okay.
I miss you. I wish you were here. Oh, goodness.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, we're going to play some Doja Cat and Ariana Grande with I Don't Do Drugs. And we are back. And I don't know why I was even counting down this was the news channel. I was like 5, 4.
I do that.
It's very
But instead
annoying.
of vocal, I just signal if I have guests in.
See, I'm very annoying. But anyways, guys, hello. This is me. This is Tia, and this is Dean.
Dino, yes. Fabio, whichever one you want to call me.
Yeah. And you guys are listening to Girl Talk. We are actually very near the end of the show. Boo, kind of sad.
That's
but
my
this, boo. But we've been talking about red flags, peachy flags, maroon flags, literally all the flags, and we've been, dipping into some icks too.
Some icks, some preference.
Some preferences, some winter.
It's been very interesting what people are sending in.
Yeah,
so.
I'm also very thankful to all the people who, are sharing all these red flags with me. It's super fun.
Thank you to all of Tia's fans for
Not fans, friends.
I'm just trying to make you cringe a bit.
Yeah, it's working.
Works, right?
It's working. It
Stop
is.
It, Dean.
Unfortunately.
And how's it feel being a social media influencer?
No.
I
cannot.
Okay, funny story. I went to an event.
Sure.
And then we were just standing in line, and everyone, they were trying to gather the people that were there. There was a bunch of influencers there. So they got up, and then they were trying to huddle everyone in, right?
Yeah.
Can we get all the social media influencers in up front so we can take a photo? And the first name they called out, Dean, can you move forward? And all of my friends just started turning red, and they were trying so hard not to laugh, and I was there just pale.
Oh no,
I was like,
no. Why did you do this?
What?
I'd be like, yeah, Dean, Landon.
Oh goodness.
Dean.
No. Never ever do that. So.
I love that. But you know what? Influencers, right, in Brunei, there's a very negative connotation to it. But
In the world.
they're in the world.
In the world.
But I feel like in Brunei, yes, it's very it's internationally cringe, but I feel like in
extra
Brunei
cringy.
it is, I don't know what it is. It's like everyone just hates it. And like I had Wiam the other day here. If you don't know Wiam,
I love Wiam.
you know
Wiam's
Wiam?
cool.
I
Yeah.
love her. She is super, super cool. And we kind of like dived a little bit into, the world of influencers. And she said at first she was like, why are people calling, pretty people influencers? Like they're like, and she felt kind of offended that that's what she was called just because she's pretty. And she said that kind of made her want to like use her platform to actually influence.
Yeah.
She was like, no, my platform now has value and I'm going to, leverage that. And I feel like I appreciate it when people do acknowledge that because yeah, okay, sure, pretty pictures do it works, but then when you're like, I'm this and this, that you gotta that's my red flag too.
Yeah.
But
Red flag.
Yeah, see?
Red flag.
Anyways, before we sidetrack even more, if you guys, missed out the whole show, don't worry because it'll be on Catch Up Radio on Progressive Media. And you can even see the behind the scenes and all like, the hand movements, the cringiness.
Her Italianness.
Yes, I still don't know. And I cannot say we. You will see all of that on Progressive Media's YouTube channel that is coming very, very soon. But yeah. Anyways, we'll go into a few more red flags before we sign off for the day. But anyways, moving on. Someone said, a red flag is when they constantly need women's validation to feed their ego with a vomit face.
Red flag.
Yep, red flag.
That's red flag.
Red.
Stop doing that.
Reddings
For real,
is
though.
theirings.
I don't have anything to say, but it's a red flag.
Yeah, me too. I'm done. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
No.
It's 2022. Relax.
Relax. Okay, this one. Someone said, when he says I'm not like the other guys, and then he proceeds to be the other guys. Like
Cringe City.
Yeah, no.
Welcome to Cringe City.
I know.
Welcome.
But wait, I can't believe, do people actually still say that? Like, please trust me.
I'm different.
I'm different.
I'm built different.
Oh, no. Dean, get away. No.
People do that, honestly. But I feel like not as much anymore. But I think this happens more like in the talking phase,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he
Babe,
did that
trust
to you? I'm not like that. I'm just not that type of guy.
No, yeah, or like, oh, he didn't listen. Oh, I have 2 ears for you.
I have the broadest shoulder for you.
No,
just
Be
lean.
Like, you need. I have the broader shoulder.
This is so cringe.
So cringe,
Oh my
and
goodness.
I hate that it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, red flag. I
Red
think
flag, yeah.
definitely. It's not even a.
Stop that.
Yeah, just
Please.
don't do that
Get
anymore.
better game.
Find it.
Yeah,
please.
find it.
Someone said, "Oh, okay." It's a very lengthy response, but basically it just means gaslighting. I hate it when people gaslight. You know what? We should.
Can I ask you something?
Oh God, yes.
I'm about to show my age real quick.
What is gaslighting?
What's gaslighting?
You know
My
what?
wife said this to me the other day. It's like, yeah, this person's like gaslighting, and then I just looked at her and was like, yeah, gaslighting. Sure.
Okay, I don't want to get my facts wrong, so
Yeah.
let me get my trusty iPad.
Get the exact Google Translate.
Literally, I'm going to. Okay, define gaslighting. It is a verb and is when you manipulate someone by psychological means into doubting their own sanity. Literally,
there's
that's
a whole
from-
lot of that happening.
Yeah, I think, you know what? It is a red flag, but like I have to also be honest, like you sometimes are the gaslighter
Yeah,
instead of being gaslit.
Yeah.
And I think people
Agree.
also have to kind of realize that sometimes you are the toxic person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also, okay, I'm not saying it's okay, but it's good to acknowledge when you are being toxic because it would be toxic of you if you only think the other person is toxic. Do you know what, you know?
Yes, I get you.
You know, the little math equation right there?
It's a whole lot of gaslighting happening.
It is.
So you may be gaslighting yourself.
Yeah. You
know
know?
what I mean? Hey,
Yeah.
You're manipulating.
Yeah, you know when you look in the mirror and you're like, like
you're a
you say-
gaslighter.
Yeah. Oh, who are you?
I feel so
I'm the
cool now. I'm
gaslighter.
just gonna everywhere I go. Stop gaslighting, man.
like at a meeting.
Yeah.
Don't gaslight
Don't
me.
gaslight me.
You don't gaslight
My
me.
pricing is don't gaslight me.
Like, oh, you know, people say, oh, so expensive.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Stop
No,
gaslighting.
yeah, stop gaslighting me.
Yeah, you have to stop.
I'm gonna post.
Social
Make it
media.
Facebook official.
Stop. But yes, that is what gaslighting
Okay,
means,
okay.
and that is a red flag of this person.
Definitely a red
Yeah.
flag.
I agree. I agree.
We don't condone toxicity
Toxic.
up in
Okay,
here
that's how
in
you say
girl
the word.
talk. All right.
We don't. We
No.
don't discriminate either.
Nope.
Whoop, whoop. But yeah, you know what? Let's get into one kind of funny and petty thing.
Yeah.
Very, very petty.
I love these.
I
petty
don't
ones.
even know why this is even so specific, and I don't know what is the reason, and I wish I did know.
Yeah.
But this person literally said, when he only wears dry fit shirts.
What in the world?
I know. She even put kidding afterwards, but girl, I know you're not kidding. You know what
There's
I mean?
always truth behind every just kidding.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's
Very
because you're
true.
like, just kidding.
Yeah. Or like, you know, when you say something, ha, lol, I didn't mean it.
I mean it.
Yeah, I mean it. But yeah, you know, dry fit shirts,
What's
kasi yan.
wrong with dry fit shirts?
I don't know. Maybe it's, you know what? That's the thing. I cannot even like defend all my girls out there.
I don't
that,
even know
like,
what to say to that.
Me too. You know
Like,
what?
sure?
I really wish I could help.
Are you allergic to dry fit? Maybe?
Allergic to sweat? Maybe it's because, you know, showing the muscle. Okay, you know what? I don't know. I'm trying to find a way here.
Going to a meeting, dry fit everything.
Oh my god, that would be cringe.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
Oh, that
cringe.
would be bad.
Because you know why? Because working out is my lifestyle.
That's a job. It's not working out. Like, you know.
It's just my way of life.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Don't
Eat,
do that.
sleep,
ever.
workout.
Oh no.
Cowabunga. That's literally how we sound like
GTL,
right now.
you know, Gym Tan Laundry.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
Gym Tan. Yeah, GTL. That's the Jersey Shore. Did you ever watch Jersey Shore back in the day?
Oh, my age is showing now,
Oh
isn't it?
yeah, I forgot you were born in 2011.
I really wasn't. I just look like I am. You know,
okay. Use that to your. That's power.
Yeah.
More power to you.
You know what? I'm so fun sized.
I look like I'm 62.
Okay.
So it's
62.
okay.
Let's.
Rahman is like confirmation. Yes, you do.
He's like nodding.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got you.
No.
Yeah.
You don't look like you're 62.
Just 61. Moving forward.
Let's moving forward. We are actually approaching the end of the show, but it's been so fun.
It's been so fun. Thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for also saying
fun.
like yes and like you want to come on. You know, it's so fun because like I said before, you were my first. I was basically. Wait, your show was my first time being on radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember I was being super, super nervous. And I literally have a photo of me that my boss Shini took.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked terrified, but also trying to like...
I remember you were very nervous. But the thing is, I
was.
still remember vividly how well you did.
What?
So here's the thing. In life, you're
can't.
always like like you always have that one like the few people in your life that you root for quietly. You're one of them.
Oh my gosh.
Because I watch your growth and it's not it's lovely to see, you know, from your show with the collective, your show here, and you know I'm all about supporting people and you know just you know.
Yay, that is so kind.
I love watching growth. So that's I'll leave that there.
He's gonna make me cry. And he merely rocks away. But yeah, it's been so fun, and I can't believe
Thank
you
you.
are my first man. I'm not gonna call you a boy because you know
Yeah.
you're 62.
Yeah, I'm 61. Yeah.
61, I mean. But yeah, so thank you so much for
No
coming
worries.
on
Thank
Girl
you for
Talk.
having me.
It's been super fun. Do you want to, you know, before we say goodbye, do you want to like do some Insta plugs here?
Just follow Progressive Media, you know, tune
Yeah.
into all of the other talented DJs on the
Yeah.
platform. You got the Gaming Lounge, you have obviously Girl Talk, you're here already. We got the Brunch Club, so Monday to Thursdays, 10 to
Yes.
12 p.m.
Ooh.
And catch just the catch up. Don't miss
Yeah.
the catch up if you
Don't
missed
miss
today's
the catch
talk.
up. It was
head
so
over.
fun. Yeah, head over to
Yes.
progressivemedia.com.
For some juicy things.
Yeah, juicy things. Some maroon flags, some red flags,
Some
white
peachy flags. Don't forget the peachy flags.
Yeah, I cannot ever forget
Yeah,
the peachy
the peachy
flags.
flags.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in today and listening to us, you know, be so random. XD.
Yeah, GTL.
GTL.
Bye now.
Bye now. But yeah, guys, you can always catch me live every Friday only on Progressive Media and Progressive Radio. Yeah, every Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. But now I'm going to leave you with some Miley Cyrus 7 Things I Hate About You. Bye, guys.
Peace.